Men do not attract that which they want, but that which they are. So that was just a little passage from a book called As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. I talk about that passage a lot to people. You know, we attract that which we are, not what we want. You know, that's why we end up in relationships, and I'm not sure if I've ever talked about this specifically, but I thought about recently that I do a lot of, I read a lot of books, obviously, and I highlight them in my Kindle. So, and I have all these notes, so I wanted to start going through and reading some of the highlights that I've done in various books that I've read. So on that note, this one here, actually, I'm going to read it. I might get the format better and how I do this eventually, because I just got a new iPhone and I'm just shooting this in my office. But this is from As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And this passage is this. Men do not attract that which they want, but that which they are. Where is the camera? Oh, am I looking at it? Yeah. Men do not attract that which they want, but that which they are. Their whims, fancies, and ambitions are thwarted at every step. But their inmost thoughts and desires are fed with their own food, be it foul or clean. The divinity that shapes our ends is in ourselves. It is our very self. Man is manacled only by himself. Thought and action are the jailers of fate. They imprison being base. They are also the angels of freedom. They liberate being noble. Not what he wishes and prays for does a man get, but what he justly earns. His wishes and prayers are only gratified and answered when they harmonize with his thoughts and actions. That's good. That gets back to the very first part of it. Men do not attract that which they want, but that which they are. The last part again is his wishes and prayers are only gratified and answered when they harmonize with his thoughts and actions. Which that reminds me of, oh gosh, it was a Buddhist, something I've read. I don't know if I'm not going to try to guess that it was the Dalai Lama, but something to, whereas happiness truly is when your thoughts and your actions are in line with your, when your thoughts and feelings are in line with your actions. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but anyway. So I'll read that last part once again. His wishes and prayers are only gratified and answered when they harmonize with his thoughts and actions. So anyway, just I'm going to try to do this a little more often, and it's a good reminder for me and a way to go back and look at a lot of the books that I've read and certain passages. And I was actually inspired by this because I had seen a gentleman, if you hang on just a second here. I was out on YouTube today just looking up some stuff. And I came across a YouTube video of oh, there he is, Brandon Taylor. His name is Brandon Taylor. He was doing some stuff on the Four Agreements, if you've ever read that book. And I thought, well, that's a cool idea, talking about that. Anyway, so it inspired me to kind of go back and look at a lot of my past highlights and stuff like that. So anyway, thanks for watching.